live, exclusive and free on Scottish. It's the 82nd meeting of the clubs in the Premier Division, and it ranks with the most important of them. Let's have a look at the Rangers lineup. And Walter Smith, well, he recalls Andy Gorham, full-back David Robertson and Brian Laudrup, who will have a free role and lend support to striker Oleg Salenko. And no fewer than 10 of the starting lineup cost around £1 million or more. Celtic now, they are unchanged following victory against Partick Thistle at Firhill last Saturday, with skipper Paul McStay having shaken off injury. Well, the teams are in the tunnel now, and alongside me, the man who sampled the big occasion with Scotland, Celtic, Arsenal and Aberdeen, Charlie Nicholas.
Yes, good afternoon, Jenny, good afternoon everybody. The atmosphere in this place is absolutely tremendous. It never changes whether you're playing it or watching it. And today, with all the changes coming back for Rangers, it's starting to brew up to be a tremendous prospect. And I must admit, I've played in a lot of these games, Jerry, a lot of different and different results. But one thing you can guarantee is that the tension never changes. The first 5 minutes is going to be so vital to these two teams.
Well, there's the man in charge this afternoon, Hugh Dallas from Motherwell, speaking to Alistair Hood, the Rangers security chief. Let's hope both have a quiet afternoon. And I know that Hugh Dallas hopes that he won't be noticed at all. Good referees just want to get through the game and let the players do all of the talking and all of the playing. It's his first Old Firm match. What an occasion for him. Well, Celtic have lost only once in the last 8 league visits here at Ibrox. And that's when our studio guest Trevor Stephen got the only goal of the game. He'll be able to remind everyone back there it was January 1993. And there's the Rangers skipper Richard Gough, who's chasing his 8th consecutive championship medal. Andy Gorham, who's been past fit. Also David Robertson, who's been missing for a few games. And just behind him, Alan McLaren. Well, he's had problems with suspension this season in the Champions League. He'll want to stay free of trouble. Alec Cleland there, who scored in the league game at Parkhead, and Stuart McCall, who's now a bit of a veteran on all these occasions. And in the background there, Brian Laudrup, he comes back after missing 12 games, and there's no doubt Charlie Laudrup will be a huge figure this afternoon.
Yes, undoubtedly, he has the flair that Rangers have been missing, I think, over the last 3-4 months. He's a guy who can turn it on, he can make things out of nothing. He makes Rangers tick when he's on song. He's a real quality player. The great thing about this match, and although this one's grown up to be one of the classics, is that the tension you can see even in some of the Rangers players' faces there. The tension never changes, as I said earlier, and it's so difficult to predict, even if the favourites are going to be Rangers today. It's so difficult to predict an outcome to an Old Firm match, and I think this game is probably more balanced than it's been for a number of years.
So they're now heading out towards the pitch, being led by Hugh Dallas. And the customary roar greets both teams. Richard Gough leading Rangers, Paul McStay leading Celtic. A full house here at Ibrox Stadium. Interesting thing, Charlie, is that the venue hasn't really mattered in recent years. Rangers have a terrific record at Celtic Park, and Celtic, as I said, they've lost just once here in the last 8 league visits. Yeah,
I think mainly in the Celtic point of view, Jerry, when I came here, since this stadium's been built, it's like a theatre you come to, and it's just so enjoyable. Every Celtic player always feels that it's a perfect place to put on your show. It's where you want to play at the top level, and this certainly merits it. As for Rangers, they've done it so many times at Parkhead and at Hampden. In particular, this guy Brian Laudrup, he's done it at Hampden against Celtic just last season, and we're expecting great things from him this afternoon. But there's another young man, Jackie McNamara, making his Old Firm debut, and started his Celtic career so brightly, and I think he'll be looking to this game immensely.
Well, he hasn't in fact played in a losing Celtic team so far, and in fact, apart from this being his Old Firm debut, he's never been to an Old Firm match.
Well, that surprised me even more so after the past of his father, who was an excellent player himself. But young Jackie, I think, will probably be nervous, just like any of the other players. It won't be any different for him being his debut. They'll all be tense, they'll all be tingling inside, and I say that plus 5 minutes to try and settle down will be really important for people like Jackie McNamara.
So the Celtic players break from their customary huddle. The atmosphere is